God. Scorch is the real deal. Scorch is the real deal. Scorch is the real deal.
Numb like Novocaine.
I ain't feel it when I hear it, guess I'm numb to the pain. Heat the minds, we heading for it like a moth to the flame. I've been lost in my brain, forgot I'm watching the game. And my nerves out of position,
Numb
cause
like Novocaine.
they've been telling me to focus, hope you know it's really hopeless. I ain't feel it less it's potent, but your flames ain't even smoking. Or you joking with that lame flow. Y'all just sound the same, yo. Y'all bring the pain and less.
Novocaine.
Like I lost my fingertips, no shit, I don't feel it. Or frostbite up on my lips, or shots of good spirits. Frontin' when you tell me they hot or good lyrics. Ain't not, or am I numb like
Novocaine.
Honestly, I know that it's not only you to blame. And hip hop is evolution, so the constant is change. But I'm numb to all this new shit like hip hop's not the same. If you ain't pushing no boundaries, then it's lost on me, man.
This ain't magic, you see the formulas in front of you, it's hard to deceive. Your little wavy tracks and puddles, we gon' lift up the sea. You're seeing 2, 4, 5s like a quarter to 3. We never left, but we back and we better than ever. Your little tracks, they you laugh cause you never gon' get it. You're screaming racks, eating ass, but you never touch cheddar. And we the shit uncut plain. Yeah. Yo, they probably gon' rewrite their plans to get a hit like Mafia with a green light. The shit they planning now, it kinda sound like a mean night. Ignite 1,000 gig terrors overheads like a kite. The flame is the light, then the shadows of fright. You see reflection in the mirror, and they looking that bright. But you gon' front like you don't feel it right. Why? Cause I'm
background patiently waiting, Billy's a blazing. Got something effing amazing for this special occasion. I'll get better with every face shit, I'll be aging like wine. I know it's rare to find a cadence like mine. I got that Arctic flow, real talk, go and ask if they know. Put my booth in the desert, I bet that it's starting to slow. 20 below, fired up and ready to go. I solidify my position till I set it in stone. Let it be known, self-appointed heir to the throne. Who wanna test, can't I leave you in a ketamine zone? You better be ready for bro, you steady eddies of cones. And you petty forever, 21 in the head, you a drone. You controlled by your phone. No mind of your own, all blind, hive mind, but alone. Third eyes gotta grow, time to open your brain. What a world feel.
Cheer.
Yeah. We back.
We bike, motherfuckers. What's up? Mic check 1 2 1 2. What up? This is the Phdcast episode 101. We are officially back in the fucking building. What's happening?
We back.
I just want to test the mics real quick, so I'm just gonna mute us for 1 second. Yeah, we all right.
Loud and clear.
I might turn you down just a little bit. Hold up.
Okay, no, I'll just sit back.
My man.
It's because I bought my mic from home, you know.
Yeah, it's been about 4 or 5 months since we've actually done one of these. We've been doing a lot of shit. We accomplished a lot of stuff in the downtime, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time with my family.
Yeah.
Which was the accomplishment I wanted.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's dope, bro.
I don't really make much music. I didn't really do any work.
Bro, you put an album out. I don't even think we've been on since then.
No, yeah, I did put an album out. No, we have been on because I think we played the single, didn't we?
We played the
did
single.
We play the video.
Yeah,
we played the video. So yeah, no, I think we're doing. I think that was 100 or something. But yeah, I released the album before the lockdown, so during the lockdowns, I have probably made about 5 or 6 songs. Yeah. I sent you one too, and I'm waiting for a verse.
Oh yeah, hard. I need to fucking get at that.
And I'm waiting for a verse from Pux and Trunelli as well.
What up? yeah, I put an album out. We put a bunch of videos out. Like, so we're gonna run through a bit of that tonight. We'll just kind of recap on what we've been up to over the last few months. You know what I mean? Some people follow, so they already know what it is. Shout outs to everybody who's with us already. Please share this out. This is only on Facebook Live tonight. We are not doing the YouTube stream. I'll upload it to there later. I cut the restreams and things like that. It just wasn't feasible over 4 or 5 months while we weren't doing it to be paying for that shit. So we'll see how serious we take it this.
And yo, check out the gears.
Bro, check out the motherfucking gears, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
we on
this-
that broke artist.
What up? The show is brought to you by Broke Artist Clothing. There is a link in the description. There will be a link somewhere. I will tag you. I will spam you with it. I want to thank everybody that has been supporting the label. Like, I've sold 17 things in the last 13 days this month. And yeah,
That's the one.
it's about to set the record for me. Like, and honestly, I appreciate it so much. Like, I'll just check it at work and it'll be like, oh shit, I sold 6 things last night. Like,
That's
it's
the one.
deep. Just seeing people spend their hard-earned money on shit that I've made, it really means a lot. So thank you guys.
Because that shit is dope.
That's what's up. Shout out to my man. He got a fucking jumper, you know. My man. That's fire. I got the matching hat. The hats aren't coming. I've had a few people hit me up for hats, but yeah, like I looked into it, and to be honest, I was halfway through a deal like with someone in China to get them made. Like, I'm gonna be straight up. Like,
It's not over yet though.
nah, it's not over yet, but it's just like, to do something like this, you need to get it made for the cheapest possible, of the best quality, but it's at the cheapest rate possible. Doing it locally, they're like 300-500% more, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like, there's no profit margin, so I'd be pretty much just making them to give them away, you know what I mean? And it didn't feel right. So I was working with someone in China, and I thought we had something good going on until they hit me with the final quote, and it was like 6 times more than I thought it was going to be. And I was like, oh, how what's the minimum? And they're like, oh, it's 1,000. And I was like, oh shit, I thought I was getting 100.
yeah.
You know? And yeah, and it just became difficult to kind of.
And 1,000 if you're left with all that stock, if it doesn't go as.
Oh, bro,
you
I'd be
know.
lucky to sell 50. You know what I mean? Like, let's be realistic. So it's like, you know what I mean? Getting a Hyundai was being optimistic. You know,
Yeah, yeah.
I was knowing I was going to bank a few of those, and they were going to turn into giveaways and
Bro,
all
like
sorts
getting
of
a
shit.
Hyundai CDs made, getting a Hyundai of anything made is optimistic and selling that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, anything in arts, man. Like,
Yeah.
trying to sell anything in the arts is just a hard road.
And you got to
know?
keep the prices down and the grind high.
The grind at a fucking 1,000, bro, when everyone else is at 50.
That's what we're all about, always have been, eh?
No
Prices
doubt.
down, output up. That's the way.
Hey, please tag some people in the comments. Share this shit up. Let's get it out there tonight. Let's make sure what's up.
But the hat thing's not over yet because this man is resourceful.
Yeah. Oh, it definitely ain't over. It didn't happen as quick as quick as I wanted it to. But yeah, what's up? Contraband and man, what's up? Henry, what's good? Moms, I see you. You're out there. Zara, what's happening, brother? Please share this up. Tag some people in the comments. Let's get them in the building tonight. Lots of shit's happened. Like, we ain't
Yeah.
been here for months, so some of the shit we might bring up might be fucking a month old or whatever. But we ain't been here, and there's some stuff that we should probably chop up too, like the verses.
Yeah.
Bone and 3-6 Mafia, like that was really cool.
Yeah, it was. It was also
Yeah,
sort of shit. Like, just
we haven't
being
actually
truthful.
talked about it. Like,
Yeah, just being truthful. Like performance wise, songs, like both of their catalogs are like, yeah, extensive. You know what I mean?
yeah.
I don't necessarily think that those two should have gone up against each other.
Nah, me neither.
I don't know. Like, I feel like Bones got more hits.
Yeah.
So already off the bat, like more
Facts.
commercial hits. But also, if you think about it, one of them is like, and this isn't dissing Bone, this is just what they are. One of them is like funeral music, and the other one is like party in the club with bitches music.
Yeah.
All right, and so trying to like wage them off against each other is sort of impossible because one's like all melodic and nice, and the other one's like rah, you know, like
Yeah.
and-
But honestly, like, the part that I picked up the most from it all, like, besides busy fighting and scrapping, you know, like trying to, bro, he, as soon as shit hit the fan, he hit the back real quick, bro. Like,
yeah. You know what? And this is just personal
Busy's
opinion.
fucking
If
crazy,
you're
bro.
No, but if
Hey.
you're looking at like who Bone should go up against, because there's a lot of people I don't know who Bone should go up against, and like regardless of love it or hate it, okay, if you're looking at hit for hit, song for song, melody for melody, right, and a commercial sector, which is what we're looking at here. Because let's face it, like in that scenario, both those dudes were going for hits and songs people know, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and just hear me out here. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people like, what the fuck? But hear me out here. Okay, so if you got Ja Rule or 50 against Bone, both of them would have been like a better connection.
I don't know who 50 could go against, really. Like, I reckon
50's more rappy rap,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? But if you actually take like hits, like and you can like be like,
Bro, they
but-
sounded like shit. Let's be a fucking
oh yeah,
100,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Like,
Okay.
I was watching that and I was like, yo, man, this ain't sounding right. And these dudes are all like going over actual backing tracks and it's still sounding like shit. Like, yeah.
Like, I just don't think that. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think the matchup there was right in the first place. So the verses was never gonna really work.
Yeah.
You know, and then to have Busy Bone throw a bottle and then run behind his mates, like, it sort of seemed like the battle was going nowhere, and something needed to happen in order for it actually to amp up to be an entertaining battle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it didn't seem like it was hit for hit. It was more like,
But he's
Couple of
like,
hits.
you guys ain't gonna disrespect me on the stage, you ugly motherfuckers, you know? And
yeah, and then Juicy J's like, suck my dick, you know,
bro.
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That didn't, I don't know, it didn't seem too genuine. And then throwing Busy Bone off stage for a few songs, and then him coming back and doing the apology, I don't know.
Bro, I
It didn't-
switched
it
out
didn't-
after that, bro. I was like, nah, I'm cool.
It didn't go down for me. I guess I just don't think that matchup was right, and it was probably one of the worst.
Yeah.
The worst verses I've seen. You know, you take Big Daddy Kane and KRS.
Yeah.
That was magical. That shit was fucking awesome. Those two dudes were like perfect to go against each other.
Yeah.
And the dudes that they brought in with like Dust Effects and shit, like,
Bro,
If-
that was sick, bro. Yeah.
that's
I
what
only-
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, and this has
You're
all
right,
gone
bro.
down
You're
in
right.
the thing. Okay.
That was one of the better
Okay,
ones.
you
bro.
look at that one versus the Bone versus 3-6, and you tell me that was actually like a good versus. Even if you like Bone, even if you like 3-6 or whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was shit from performance standards. It was shit from.
But there's too much money in
quality
to
standards,
sound like that,
It
bro.
was shit because they're basically not even the same genre of rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like, it just didn't work.
But-
one of them's like sings about God, and the other one's 3-6 Mafia, which is like satanistic. Like,
It's almost in that sense, it's almost a good battle. But like, yeah, I heard in like a fucking an interview or like Swizz Beats was talking about how those dudes asked for like the A grade fee, like more money than they've ever made to do it, and
Yeah.
then they turn up half-assed, and it's like that's fucked up. You know what I mean? And,
the
and
whole thing was fucked up. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right.
Is that
Yeah.
there was shit like from that, and you could have added somebody else in there for the drama.
Yeah.
Instead of that little fight thing, you could have added. That's why I say Ja Rule, because he's got a shitload of hits on a commercial scale. People know his fucking shit, even if you like him, and if you don't like him, even fucking better, because he's already the underdog in the battle. You know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm not saying I like the dude. I'm just saying for genre and time, that would have been a better matchup.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If we're talking genre and time, we're talking singy stuff. We're talking like, you know, melodic stuff, melodic hits. That's what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and for the same time period, you know, it's like rocking DMX and Snoop. Fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect timeline. Or both got lots of hits. Totally even playing field. I prefer DMX. Totally perfect. Like,
Yeah, that's a
versus
hard
though.
one for me, bro. But yeah.
Snoop's got classics.
But
Snoop's got classics. I love Snoop. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong. Like, Snoop even makes a shit song, and
Snoop's
I'm
put
like,
out a
yeah,
lot
that's
of whack
cool.
shit, though. That's
Yeah.
the problem.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's still cool. You
But-
know, he
but
puts
he's
out some
got
whack shit, and you still
one of
don't
the
hate
best
him.
albums ever made.
Yeah,
too.
but how's that for
You know?
charisma though? Like, he can put out the shittest song, and you still don't hate him.
bro,
Still Uncle Snoop.
if you
he
got
can
Doggy
change his
Style
name.
in your back catalog,
Yeah,
it's like
he can change his
fuck what you
name.
want, man.
He can change his name to Snoop Lion, and start doing some half-ass reggae shit, and everyone's like, "You're still the man, bro."
Yeah,
You know?
you're all good, bro. Let us know
Yeah,
when you're
yeah.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, like that anyway, that versus was like right, you know what I mean? So Big Daddy Kane KRS-One, it was right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? This
Yeah.
is like hip hop.
Nah,
and
you're
hip
right
hop.
on that. You're right on that.
And then you get those two dudes, like Bone and 3-6, and it was just wrong from the get go. Like from the get go.
Yeah.
As soon as I even heard it, I was just like,
uh,
it's almost shit to put Bone's catalog up
against
of like melodic music up
and
against
hits.
a party group that sort of doesn't make music with much bass soul to it. You know what I mean? It's
Bro,
just
Dale's got a great point, bro. That Locks and Dipset was pretty much the same thing. But
yeah.
And to be honest, bro, Dipset dropped the fucking ball that day. Like I don't know if we haven't been on here since that one either. Like
The reason,
bro,
wait, the
Dipset
reason.
dropped the fucking
Hold up.
ball that day.
Yeah, they did, but hold
Wow.
up. Locks and Dipset are different because they're from the same area.
Yeah.
Right. So like, this is New York. That was like a battle for New York, and both those dudes were around in the same time. But the thing is, you're right. Their music is different. One of them is like grimy street gangster, and the other one's grimy street gangster as well. But it's like crack music. You know what I mean? Like that Dipset was pretty lyrically basic.
Yeah,
you know,
they had the best beats in the game. Bro.
They
yeah.
had bars. Don't get me wrong, but their lyric delivery was basic as shit.
Yeah.
And then you've got like the Locks, and all of them have like this punchline driven street rap. You know what I mean? This shit,
Bro, Jada took the world by fucking
Bro,
storm that night.
He
Like,
won the whole thing by himself.
Bro,
like
he
even
won hip hop that night.
yeah.
Like he was like, "Oh, that's all cute and shit, but let me show you how to really do this shit here, bro." Like, and people that know like us dudes performing and stuff, I'm not saying we're fucking Jadakiss by any stretch, but live, that's the kind of fucking shit you need to command the fucking crowd's attention with your voice.
Bro, honestly,
you know what I mean? And it's
honestly
like, we've
though,
learned that over the years with no fucking music playing. We can have a crowd with us. You know what I mean? And it's like
all he did was what you're meant to do.
rap, perform.
All he did was what you're meant to do. Okay, so if you want to look at like performance, that is what you have to do. You do your shit perfect,
Facts, True Nelly.
right? And that's the thing, is like he just came through, did exactly what he needed to do, whilst everybody
No
else
more, no less, bro. He just came in and handled business.
and he was
bro.
formulated with his boys too. You could
Right.
tell they knew what they were doing before
Right.
they got out there. They knew exactly what they were doing.
Bro, and
right.
those guys were going on tour after that together.
Yeah,
Bro, I
But-
wouldn't want to see
but
Dip live if that's what
Dipset-
it looks like.
Dipset,
you know?
like
I'd rather keep my memories of the good times, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
that was fucking sad to see. Like, there was times where fucking Joe Santana was up there and he wasn't even rapping. He was BVing his own shit and still not hitting. And it was
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
man, yeah,
that's what I'm saying. They didn't know what they were doing.
yeah.
You know, you get any group that knows exactly what they're doing and put them next to a group who hasn't done shit.
Yeah.
And that's what's going to happen. You know, we've all seen it at shows where there's those dudes who don't know what the fuck they're doing. They're up there because they think it's cool to rap, and they haven't really given a fuck.
We see it every
And
gig. Like,
you
there's
know what I
dudes that
mean?
rapping over their songs, and their confidence is
Yeah.
great. Like, they think they're killing it, but bro, when the mic's over here and you think you're going hard, it ain't looking right, bro. Like, you know, bro. All right, hey, we've just talked for 20 minutes on one topic, so we're gonna have to get this shit moving. We're gonna play some music tonight. We're just gonna play some new stuff that I've kind of caught my eye over the last few months. Some of it y'all might have seen, some of it you may not. That's what this is about. Please share this up, tag some people in the comments. Let's do the fucking thing. Like, share this up to some groups. In your fucking chat with your mom, I don't care, bro. Just get it up. All right, where we going with this shit?
But yeah, I saw something about True Nelly saying Fat Joe and Ja Rule. Yeah, I don't think that was right either. That didn't.
Ja
Like-
kind of came through. Like, I thought Fat Joe just because I feel Fat Joe, you know what I mean? But Ja Rule, bro, he just got too many hits, man.
That's what I'm saying.
He's got way too many
That's
hits.
what I'm
bro.
saying. That
It's
shit
not
doesn't
even a
work.
competition
No.
when it came down to it. It was just like, oh, this is what an arena of people want to hear. Oh, I got you.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I mean? It's like every track we're gonna do this, you're gonna get it. You know?
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
all right, you win. All right, we're gonna play some music right here. This one right here. This is Jay Westrap. This is 5 a.m. in Welling. 5 a.m. in Welly featuring DJ Gooda. This man, like,
He's
we've
been
known
rapping
this dude
since
for a long time.
Yeah,
Like,
he's been rapping since rapping.
yeah, you know, like, not like we knew him personally or nothing, but we did a few gigs along the way, but they were like 10, 12 years ago. That dude was amazing back then. He took it's. I don't know how long. I don't want to just put years on it, but it seems like a good 5+ years. He just disappeared, bro, and he just come back up like, yo, I'm back better than
and
ever.
His shit is good,
bro. And
quality.
I think he's put out 3 clips in the last 2 weeks or something like that, and every single one of them's quality. I'm gonna play one now to start the show, and then I'm gonna play one at the end because he's dropped too much dope shit not to play them.
For real.
But yeah, this one right here, this is 5 a.m. in Welly. Let's get it in. What up?
Yeah. JW. Bro, I'm only running this once. Let's warm up. Oh no, here we go again, going in, killing the mahi as if I'm rolling to the podium, liven up the soul of a certain K to the O again, and not afraid to tear up bone apart like it's Napoleon. I'm going in, back to get it cracking like a chiropractor, and if they still don't give a fuck, I tell them try Viagra. I'm on a mission to be your Mr.'s most desired rapper, hoping she'll be mine forever. Love. Yeah, the final chapter of a true narrator, and love this rap like a rainbow. Shout out to Louis Baker. I got these puppets catching feelings while the rest can't even catch these double entendres. Like when Cindy entered labor, I'm the savior. Intelligent minded, I see the bigger picture. I hear him whisper, but my radar meter's off the Richter. Somebody tell Dr. Ashley Bloomfield I'm the new elixir. So take a sip or I might Romeo and Juliet ya. I'm on the way to get ya. I'm about to brave the weather, like Pretty Ricky breaking up. I tell him pain is pleasure. We reppin' the valley, but Wally in general holding it down under pressure. The way that I kill him, I reckon I'm starting to feel like I'm Hannibal Lecter. Because I stand behind my bars, they mad, and always carry more drama than Toy Ficati has. More controversial than National's fucking party ads. Here to usher everybody out unless you got it bad. Well, we're leveling up. Valley, we 1 in a million. Always resilient when we are doing it rough. I don't know, say it enough. Ready to bust. Really, I don't know, it's silly when nothing is sitting above. And I'm not kidding, like Billy, the wind in the windiest city can really be rough. So how I run, I come strolling through in my saunter outfit, and got a score to settle like a tick you never dealt with. I'm really about this. I do it for my city and myself, and no one else can ever doubt or call me selfish. Nah. 5 a.m. 04, in order to rise from the ashes, the phoenix has to fall. This time I'm back with the manner I never had before. Back with the mahi you can't ignore. Yo, I ain't back to get it cracking like a chiropractor. Back to get it cracking like a chiropractor. Well, we're leveling up. I'm really about this. Yeah. Well, we're leveling up. Well, we're leveling up. No, here we go again. Go.
Cheer. Mic check 1 2 1 2. Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good? That right there, that was Jay Weststrap. That one right there was 5 a.m. in Wellies featuring DJ Gooda. That was fire, bro.
That shit is fire.
Super flames right there.
Good to see the bro back too.
Yeah.
Back in the game with flames.
Hard. Yeah, that was super dope, bro. Like he's put out a couple things. I think they've been remixes. Like the other one I was gonna play is like a Drake remix, I think. But yeah, dude, like he's just killing it. The visuals are on point. Whoever's doing those visuals, bro, salute to you. You're killing that shit.
Bro, those raps.
Bro, them raps. Bro,
let's just leave it at that. Nut.
The score to settle raps. Like a tick you ain't dealt with, or some shit, or something along that.
Bro, that's it. Yeah. Score to settle like a tick you ain't dealt with.
Right.
That shit got me.
Yeah, that was.
As soon as it happened, I looked at Ryan and I was like, bro, that shit.
Dope double times. Yeah,
just the whole thing.
Yeah, that was sick. But the whole package and every video and every track sounds like that.
Straight up, I love double time, but I don't necessarily like it when it's the whole thing. Yeah. You know what I mean? I like the build-ups. I like the shit that's not doubles, and then it makes it doubles.
Yeah. He led up to it, bro. He led up to it, bro. You know.
Yeah, I used to be all about like rap as fast as you can all over it. Rap as fast as you can all over it. Don't breathe. You know? And then I'm just like, nah, man. It needs that flow and that kick, and to build up into it.
It needs to be natural.
Yeah.
Especially if you're gonna perform that, you need to be able to perform that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And it needs to come out of you like that. Like trying to write like that is one of the worst because it's like twice as much shit than what you normally write for a verse. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So trying to write that shit when it's not flowing like that and the beat doesn't demand it and it's just it's so hard, you know?
Yeah, feel it, bro. Yeah, one of the things I wanted to throw in there was just fucking we were chatting just before about it, like just the American rappers getting shot and stuff, and like you were talking about stuff from like the Chicago drill scene. I was like, fuck, I don't know, bro. And
that's just fucking bad,
Bro.
man. Rappers getting shot and killed, and people, and then rappers bragging about that shit, and then shooting and killing them. Like I got put on by Blaze.
Yeah,
Blaze
I
messaged me,
bet.
and he's like, bro, have you heard what's going on? And I was like, oh no. And then he started showing me, and like, yeah, it starts at like way back, a few years back.
yeah,
Anyway, it's sort of like Chief Keef and all that, you know, but it goes like right through to now, and there's like hundreds of rappers that have been killed.
yeah,
Literally hundreds of rappers that have been killed. It's like gang shit as well, but it's also it's mainly based around rap shit. It's mainly based around drill shit. Like
especially when people are on fucking Instagram and all that shit with their money, and it's like people know where you're at, you know, and it's like
yeah. It's so weird
people
to
need to
me.
be careful,
It's so weird to me how people can just be like, oh yeah, guns and kill someone. Like that shit is cool.
Yeah.
You know, like that shit's something to actually be. You know, it's like
yeah, R.I.P. Parole, bro.
Bro.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, we met Parole the very first time we went to Christchurch.
yeah.
Trunelli put that in there. But we haven't been on here since then. But yeah, that was
No.
sad to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the American rappers thing, like just that young Dolph getting killed and like
Yeah.
Bro, he was getting cookies for his mom.
Yeah.
Getting cookies.
Bro, but this shit's been happening.
You know, like
you even
it's
take
like,
that. I don't even know how to say his name, and I don't follow shit. But that XXX Tentacion guy,
yeah,
he got rolled on in his car and shot. You know what I mean? Like
he was like buying a new car or something, so he had cash.
it was
on
buying a
him
motorbike or something. Yeah,
yeah.
and some dudes just shot him and killed him. Like there's a lot of people who just don't have a respect for life. It's trippy. Yeah, and I guess America is one of the worst for it because of just the amount of guns they've got.
Yeah, that's the thing too. And yeah, like I was seeing things like it's the most dangerous job in America, being a famous rapper. You know, and it's like
Yeah, not necessarily fame. You get to a level of fame, and everybody loves you. It's like ain't nobody trying to kill Drake.
Nah.
Because Drake ain't nowhere where someone can kill him.
nowhere, bro. He and his fucking
He
like,
ain't going to the cookie shop.
nah.
Drake ain't going to the cookie shop. Someone else is going to the cookie shop for him, and then it's getting delivered by like couriers and
That
shit
would
to his
suck,
house.
you
Yeah,
know,
it would
but-
suck, but you get to a level of fame, and life sucks.
That's
Honestly,
that's
straight up,
big.
you honestly,
chasing the suck
honestly, you
life.
go out of your fucking house, and there's people with cameras following you. And
Fuck that.
think about that shit. Like you can't go anywhere. The only places you can go are like private parties and
Yeah.
shit like that. You can't go. Imagine not being able to go to the shop. You just go. I'm gonna go down the shop and get some fish and chips. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. The other thing is that you get seen eating fish and chips.
Yeah. And they're gonna take pictures
how
of
fucked
that
up is
too,
that?
bro.
How fucked up is that? They'll be judging what you eat. You know, like yeah.
That's fucked up. Yeah, bro. Tonight the Auckland borders are opening. Get ready, New Zealand. We coming, bro.
Yeah.
Nah,
To tell you the truth, there's not really anywhere to go. Like,
nah. Yeah, I think we may go to the Coromandel for New Year's, but yeah, who knows, bro? Like, yeah, we want to go camping. We bought tents and shit just before COVID hit the first time, and then we never got to use any of it. We spent like a G on like a tent and all the cooking shit, and we was ready to roll, bro. And it was like,
Yeah.
damn.
yeah,
So yeah, we kind of delayed camping by a couple years, but
it happens.
Yeah.
Pretty much everyone had to delay everything, you know.
but
Northern Base and shit. So at the end of January now.
yeah,
like
I saw that, bro. That's sad, bro, because they're in the north. So
Yeah.
that's the only place that's red or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know what
yeah.
the fuck red means, but
I
I don't know
get,
what orange means. What's orange mean? Like, are we free for all in it or what?
we're not freeballing it yet in Orange. Like
Freeballing.
I think there's still a little bit of fucking restrictions or whatever.
Yeah.
But I guess red is when this is what I got from it. Red is when the risk is higher, so the vaccination levels are lower.
Yeah.
So if they haven't got to like the 90% or whatever,
Yeah.
then they can't go into orange, but Auckland's got to the 90% over the 3 DHBs.
Bro, it's fucked up, bro. I got asked for the passport thing to go into fucking Wendy's the other day with the
Well,
kids.
I haven't been
It was
asked for it.
Bruh,
I haven't been asked for
that's
it
the
yet.
only time, bro.
Bro, I've been out. I've been staying at home.
Yeah.
I've been out, and I have not been asked for it yet. Not once.
Bro, my daughter reckons that at her cafe, her bosses and that, they have to fucking ask the people getting takeaway orders on the phone, are you vaccinated to pick it up?
Yeah, well,
It's like,
that's
what?
pretty rugged.
Bro, that's
yeah, like
ridiculous.
like
bro.
we're because we're full contact business at work. We have to do
You
the
have to do
vaccination passes.
Yeah.
We're required by law, and they check, and if we don't do it, then that's a 12 grand fine for the shop. So it's not really
Very
worth
close
it.
to
It's not really worth it for us.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I haven't been checked for mine yet, like at all.
Bro, all it
At
is
all.
is a fucking bro. Like I screenshotted my one. Anyone could screenshot anybody else's one and just go, ta-da.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, bro, they can't ID every motherfucker walking into every single shop. Like that's unreal if they think that can happen.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, like I was
No,
saying,
it's not. That's the thing. In orange and green, I think it gets easier. Like green, you don't have to have any vaccine passes or negative results or anything
yeah.
to go anywhere.
Yeah.
So
but
basically,
that means no COVID, bro. And
Yeah.
we're about to unleash COVID on the country. Like it's deep, but it's the facts. Like there's no way that it can't. You know what I mean? It's like so many different places haven't been around each other for so much time. I
Yeah,
mean,
but the
difference
thing-
is it's
no.
masks and a whole bunch of different.
no, the
you know?
difference is vaccination levels.
that
That
too.
that's what
Well,
this
people
is.
are gonna get it, but
Honestly,
they're just not gonna get
that's
hit
what
as
this
hard.
is all about.
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. Like giving the orange lights and the green lights and all that sort of shit. It's just to do that. Like that's literally what it is. It's like it's
Yeah,
pretty
fucked
simple.
up.
It's
Like
pretty
I feel for
simple
the
if you
people
look
that
at it.
didn't want to get it. You know, like
Yeah.
bro. Yeah, this isn't like a new thing, like people being anti-vax and shit. You know what I mean? And I that's why I respect it. Like I respect the people that have held their guns and never got their kids the chicken pox or the measles and nothing. Then this one come along, it's like, bro, get fucked. I turned down every single one of these.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
They're
But
not going to. They're
Yeah,
not.
but it's different if you've just jumped on a bandwagon just because it seems cool, then it's like chill. But if you know, like if your fucking family values is on that shit, then yo, I respect that 100%. You know? But I feel like what's happened's just fucked. It's over the top. Just I wrote on one of the like news things. I was like, yo, I'm vaccinated, bro, and I'm so over this shit. Like every day.
I think
the new,
I think
like,
everybody's over it.
bro,
You
like
know?
just so over it. You know what I mean? It's like people have made their mind up. Let them do their thing. Like put in place what you got to. Like have a negative test, whatever the fuck. Do what you got to do. But like, yeah, it just it
The
feels
True Nelly,
fucked.
it could end bad. Like honestly, like everybody's allowed their choice anyway, so it doesn't really, you know, it doesn't really matter. Like whether you want to or you don't, we're all going to be free in the end to do what we want to do anyway. So
Bro,
do
I've
what-
seen
do
some
what you
horror
wanna do.
story. I've
do
seen
what you
some
want to do and do what makes you happy, yo.
That's it. You know, like, bro,
That's enough said.
yeah. But to be honest, I got it to fucking go and see my fams in the States again. Like, you know what I mean? I realized that that's going to be a condition of that shit. Plus, my wife wanted blah, blah. But it's like, but that was a choice. It's like, I realized that I ain't going to be able to see them motherfuckers again. And it's like,
I couldn't work. I need to feed
I
my
got all the
family.
family I want to see and shit like that, you know? Like, it's deep.
That's all. No.
Oh.
Fuck everything else.
Plug anything else. Alright, we're going to get back to this fucking music. There's some really dope stuff to play. We haven't played this track. This is from Boozy. Boozy's dropped an album, Misguided Adventures of Winnie the Pooh. This dude is like definitely top
He's
New
been
Zealand.
he's
Like I don't
been
want to
top
say top 5,
No,
top 3.
no,
He's
wait.
like top.
he's top tier New
like,
Zealand, and he's been top tier New Zealand for a long time.
for a long time, bro. Like the hook on this track alone is fucking
But the lyrics, the raps,
yeah,
the cadence, the flow, all
everything.
of it.
Like, bro,
All
yeah,
of it,
everything.
top-notch.
Content delivery, the works, bro. But like, yeah, he's a hook master, and then it's got bars for days, and it's like, oh, this is too good. You know what I mean? And I feel like he's one of the most slept on dudes. Like these last few clips and shit have actually done a lot of numbers, but it feels like that ain't enough. You know, it's deep and it's sad. Like even if it got 50,000, you know what I mean? This deserves a milli. Like this is better than that whack ass shit from the States or wherever the fuck
yeah.
that's got fucking
But
50
hey,
million.
But hey, let's face
You
it.
know, like-
let's face it. A lot of New Zealand shit, a lot of shit from Aotearoa is 100% better than any of the shit you're gonna hear in the States.
Bro, it's deep, bro.
Any of the shit you're gonna hear out of Aussie, any of the shit you're gonna hear out of we've got some of the best fucking hip hop artists in the world. They get slept on because people don't want to celebrate other people's fucking music.
Yeah.
And that's why
That's an industry
celebrate
thing too,
Boozy's music.
Yeah.
Celebrate it.
bro. Celebrate this shit. This one right here, this is 28 Degrees. Shout out to motherfucking Boozy. Let's go.
Yeah.
It could be 28 degrees, it's still cold in my city. Everything is sold in my city, oh, no word of a lie. I really seen it snow in my city, all year round here up in H-Town. Where the H is for the hustle, when some trouble ain't never too far from my place now. Shit, welcome to H-Town. Hey, check it. Take a look at the tabloids. Hamilton forever made mad noise. To puff up in the city like we fucking with bad boys. The fiends lurking, looking for a come to snag yours. To flip it to the homie for a couple of asteroids. This H-Town, where the hustler's king. Just trying to double up the money that a customer brings through the front door. Like fuck it, we want more. It's never enough, I'ma collect every cent that I come for. Cause money make the world spin, swirls in the whirlwind. The burns bring the girls in. They first was a girlfriend, somebody that I knew that fell off and fucked out. These hoes only wanna get dicked down and puffed out by the man with the big bags and the cold hands. No heart and slow grams, sad songs and slow jams. All I ever hear in my city whenever snow lands. It could be 28 degrees, it's still cold in my city. Everything is sold in my city, oh, no word of a lie. I really seen it snow in my city all year round here up in H-Town. Where the H is for the hustle, when some trouble ain't never too far from my place now. Shit, welcome to H-Town. Where the air that we breathe, stick a meth in the seat. With loyalty is a trick that'll get you left on the street. With your pockets emptied out and heartbroken to bits. Cause the man that called you brother had you earned for the rents. Whether it's over some drugs or it's over a bitch. Some are blinded by their greed upon their road to get rich. Lost track of what's real and what hurries is switched. Love don't live around here, it don't even exist. From the west going east to the bridge, it stay consistent and strong. From Northern to the fields, MOV and beyond. It's really cold out here, what's really cold out here? Cause every man and his dog getting rolled out here. Police patrol out here to try slow where to go down here. But it won't stop the flow of O's round here. Cause this is H-Town, city of villains and crims. The city limits that I'm living within, gritty and grim. Nothing pretty about the shit that I be literally in. I'm just trying to stay dry while I piss in the wind. Cause I'm still inside a race, I can't physically win. It's so cold out here, it's so cold out here. 28 degrees, it's still cold in my city. Everything is sold in my city, oh, no word of a lie. I really seen it snow in my city all year round here up in H-Town. Where the H is for the hustle, when some trouble ain't never too far from my place now. Shit, welcome to H-Town. It could be 28 degrees, it's still cold in my city. Everything is sold in my city, oh, no word of a lie. I really seen it snow in my city all year round here up in H-Town. Where the H is for the hustle, when some trouble ain't never too far from my place now. Shit, welcome to H-Town.
Cheer, mic check one.
See what I mean?
Two.
See what I mean? Celebrate Boozy.
Bro, celebrate Boozy,
Yeah.
bro.
Just celebrate good New Zealand hip hop, man.
Ain't far
Like,
from my place now.
and when you hear it, like, it doesn't even, like, other people don't need to even like it. Like, if it gets like 2 likes and you hear this shit and you're like, that's some badass shit from New Zealand. Like that shit, share that shit, play that shit.
Yeah.
You know, support. Because
Right.
there's a lot of fucking good music out there that gets slept on.
Yeah. But honestly, that track's had a lot of love though. Like that, I think it had 61,000 when I checked the other day or when I got the link. And yeah, Boozy's just honestly, he's one of the most talented dudes that we've got in the scene that should be fucking celebrated, bro. Like it,
Yeah.
and yeah, we ain't too cool to ever say that kind of shit when the person's it, you know. Like there's another dude on to play a track later on, and he's it too,
Bro, so
You
is
know, but-
Conflict.
bro. But we
So
only
is
kind
Jay
of play
Westrup.
that shit on here.
That's what I'm
though.
saying.
That's-
Like these people are fucking good,
Yeah.
man.
There's a reason we play shit on here a lot of the
Celebrate
times, you know?
that shit.
And it started, you know, a little bit of drama with people over the times, like, bro, I send you heaps of shit, and it just didn't fit a lot of the times, you know what I mean? Cass. But like, yeah, it was deep, you know, and it's like, it just doesn't slot in sometimes, you know, and people take it personally, and it's not even that. It's just kind of, yeah, like you can only play a certain amount of shit, and it is what it is. But like, yeah, Conflict, bro, you know, Jay Westrap, bro, super dope. Like,
Yeah.
technically and everything's just
And
fucking.
this
killing it.
man just dropped an album as well.
Hey. Yeah, like, fuck, yeah, we haven't done a podcast since I don't think either
No.
of us dropped our albums, but like, yeah, my album just came about from this dude dropping his album and kind of kicking me up the ass, like, bro, drop it. And this dude made me an album cover before I even had an album on the go.
And you know what?
Bro, it got the album.
Now you know what? I've got your next album covered.
Yeah, and I had a lot of shit, you know what I mean? And I had a lot of songs that were half done and stuff, so I just kind of finished off with stuff and made a few new ones, like the one I'm about to play. Yeah, and it turned out good, you know what I mean? It is what it is. Like, I don't really push it. I've probably posted the link twice or something, you know. It just pushing the music right now for me personally. It just, you know what I mean? We do this for the love.
We've done it for a long time.
We do this for the love. The people
Now,
paying
hey,
attention
hey,
know
hey,
I put an album
but
out.
like a
they
real-
listening. That's
But like
it,
it
you know?
really is though. It's like we've done this for a long fucking time. I just put a photo up the other day of me on stage at the 2001 Hip Hop Summit. We've been doing this a long fucking time.
Yeah.
And it's promoting our
Bro,
shit.
you look like a baby,
Bro,
bro.
hold
You're
up.
like, I was 20.
Yeah.
I was like,
But
bro.
like promoting this shit takes a lot of work, and your life starts as you get older starts to, you know, get enveloped by things that are a lot more important than pushing your songs. That doesn't mean you don't want to make them, but it just means that you don't give a shit whether you're getting likes for them. You just want people
Right.
who like it to listen to it,
Yeah, like straight up.
you know?
I've posted a few times, you know, like I know there's been people jamming it and shit, but it's like I haven't pushed it in people's faces because it's like, at the end of the day, bro, I'm like, I don't know how many more albums I want to do. You know what I mean? Like, and when I do one, it's gonna be with you, and then
I'm already like halfway through another one. I always
I'm
plan
just
to do 4,
like
but
that.
I don't know if I'll get to the end of it. But I know that I've got at least one more in me that I'm already working on.
yeah,
But I feel you, bro. Like, as I say, I didn't really do much in the lockdown to do with music. I didn't draw. I usually draw 24 fucking 7
I've been doing
for my
lots of
job.
art. That's been the thing.
I didn't draw. I just
Yeah.
spent time with my family
Bro,
because
that's
that's the
fine.
one thing that I don't get to fucking do. Is with all the work, all the music, everything that I have
That's
to do,
deep,
I don't
G.
get time with my fucking family, man. And that's what you got to do as a dad to make that money. But it's good to get months off to actually spend time with your partner, your
Connect.
wife.
Yeah.
You spend time with your child. You know what I mean? I realize I miss so much from all the work that I got to do and all the money that I have to make to keep everything going, especially in fucking Auckland.
Yeah.
To keep
Bro,
everything
I feel like
going.
that half the
But-
time when I'm in this room.
Yeah, but the problem is
You know?
is that since we live here and we've lived here for so long, we're accustomed to having to make a certain amount of money. You know what I mean? In order and like, so you think, oh, I might go live in a smaller place and something like that. But the thing is that you don't have the money flow to live in the smaller place because it's been costing you so much here that to try and go somewhere else and have the same sort of attitudes to work and stuff like that is completely different. You know what I mean? Like we used to trying to make as much money as we possibly can, you know, like to try and stop that, since that's been geared into you since day fucking one, is pretty fucking hard, you know.
But now to do that, I got to work fucking overtime at like 4 in the morning, you know, and it's like,
and like 4
or
months.
I've got to bust my ass with the art, you know, like the art's been going hard, so I've been next year, that's kind of my plan. I just want to focus on do a year of art and not music, you know.
See, you went back to work.
Yeah.
See, I got longer than you because of my work that I do.
Yeah.
I got 4 fucking months, man. The best fucking 4 months to spend with my wife and
so
daughter.
good, bro.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
that shit was, oh man, I was like, yeah, I don't really even care what's happening with the rest of the world. You know, at the start it was a bit hard. Don't get me wrong. At the start, because I'm not used to that shit, it was a bit like, you know, like, oh shit, I can't go
Away.
do stuff. I can't go do the podcast.
Yeah.
I can't, you know what I mean? Like all of this stuff, I can't even go to the fucking shops, you know? And so I was just like, okay, okay, here we go. Let's you know,
Reset, bro. Reset.
And in those times, I guess a lot of people use that time for fitness. A lot of people use that time for blah 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 blah. I use that time to reconnect with my family, and I reckon that's the best fucking 4 months I've had. And like,
Well, in my brain, I wanted to
like
do
it sounds
fitness.
weird, but thank COVID for that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm never gonna get 4 months off in my fucking life again to
Paid.
spend with my family.
Paid 4 months.
I'm never going to. I'm gonna retire, and then my kids are not gonna want anything to do with me. You know what I mean? But like, and those, hopefully not. But you know, like, they're not gonna want to spend time with me. They're gonna have their own lives.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? Like, never get that again. I'm really fucking grateful for that.
Yeah.
You know?
That's deep, G. That's deep. All right, we're gonna get to the music. I got about maybe like 7 or 8 songs I wanted to play, but we've been chatting way too long. We're at like
That's because we haven't done this for so
we're at
long.
45 minutes, bro. We played two tracks or 3 tracks.
This is what happens when you starve us of social activity. Aneem rambles.
Yeah, we get there. We get there. All right, this one right here. This is me featuring him and Scissor Hands, produced by 267 Beats. This track right here is called Pro Level. The video is by me. Let's get it in. What up?
Where we at? Where we at? Where we been? Hey, hey.
Many years on this professional level.
Where we at?
Professional level.
Yeah.
Many years on this professional level.
You know we been.
Many years on this professional level.
Where we at?
Professional level.
Yeah.
Many years.
Yeah.
Professional level.
Hey, we turning up with a day one, yeah. I'm talking real, ain't no fake show with love. The ones that be there when the day comes, yeah. When they go down, man, they ain't gonna run. Roll something up and pass the light. This ain't no bumper cipher now, and I don't pass the mic. I've been in this shit way too long, and yo, I passed your heights. I can't bring in the match, I brought the gas to light. A drunk, hard to believe, we way out of your league. We been doing this shit here since like Adam and Eve. It's like a burn back, burn grass, blazing them trees. We fucking earn stacks of burnt tracks, so y'all been on your knees, hey. Your little toys, y'all can rack off. It's PhD, OEB, it's can, we bout to blast off. And see space like an acid trip. I'll probably see a girl tonight, I give that ass a tip. She mastered
Many
this.
years on this professional level.
Where we at?
Professional level.
Yeah.
Many years on this professional level.
You know we been.
Many years on this professional level.
Where we at?
Professional level.
Yeah.
Many years. Professional level.
Man, get up on the track and straight murder it. Fill a furnace, send it to the funeral services. Versus spit is turbulent, these words are very permanent. See, I've been doing this before you ever even heard of it. Put my work in heavy, stayed on my grind. Didn't listen to no bitching, so I'm making what's mine. Kept it going with my realist, left the haters behind. Who'll never catch me with my pants on, ain't no taking my shine. I got it locked down, never getting shot down. Never spit it whack, all my topics fucking hot now. Shit so serious, could tear a city block down. Firing at this music, but you never hear a pop sound. My stripes are burning them, bridges, I'm never burning them. Every beat I be murdering, making them bite the curb again. Music getting the service, and when I'm hitting the herb, I win. Anime on every day, quit acting like you never heard of him.
Many years on this professional level.
Where we at?
Professional level.
Yeah.
Many years on this professional level.
You know we been.
Many years on this professional level.
Where we at?
Professional level.
Yeah.
Many years. Professional level.
Bro, I fully forgot that we were doing the podcast just then, and I was like, we were just vibing out. I was like, oh yeah, that was dope, bro. And it's like, oh shit, that's right, that's us. What up?
What up?
Yeah, that right there, that was Pro Level. That was me featuring him, and Scissor Hands 267 on the beats and everything. Salute to you, bro. We were just like chatting while that was playing, just going, man, this is the track our set needs. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah. I can't wait to perform that. If we ever get another performance,
Bro,
I can't wait to perform that.
yeah. Now we get more performances, bro. Like, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Nah.
Eh.
Yeah. What was I gonna say? Alright.
We need to bring hip hop summits back. Think of that photo that I put up, like actual hip hop summits. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
big.
Oh, the Christchurch one, bro. That looked.
Yeah,
fucking
but
dope.
we need people from all around New Zealand,
Yeah.
like actually hip hop converging in one place. Doesn't have to be Auckland, could be Wellington, could be you know, like, but all of hip hop converging in one place for like a big.
Yeah, that needs a
open
big
event.
shout out, bro. Like fucking, to the dudes that put on the Christchurch Hip Hop Summit. You know what I mean? Like, it looked well orchestrated.
Yeah.
The live stream was sweet. Like, every time I tuned in, it was all coming through properly.
Yeah. No, it was really well
That's
put
a lot
together.
of shit to orchestrate, and then, you know what I mean, with the vaccination things coming in a weird time, and
Yeah.
it just, you know, like, yeah, it sucks, man. Like, yeah.
But just the I don't know if a lot of people, I suppose, might not have been around for the original Hip Hop Summits, you know?
Yeah.
So those shows,
Back in my day.
no, yeah, pretty much. But like, that's the only time hip hop's been unified in New Zealand. Like the only time.
Yeah.
You know.
Bro, I remember, bro, like,
And it was disruptive in that got it all together, Askew and stuff, that just made hip hop all over New Zealand converge and just have a massive event where you had just everyone, like everyone was included. That's the
bro,
thing.
it used to drive me nuts, bro. Like, Hockey Nationals was always the same weekend as fucking the Hip Hop Summit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Bro, and like back then, fuck hip hop, I was about graffiti, and they would bring over like these writers that you would look up to in magazines and
Yeah.
shit. But and I would be in like Wanganui,
But that's the thing
and
is
then
that
I'd make it back for like the last like couple hours of the, you know, and it was like,
yeah, that's the thing because it wasn't a rap summit. It's a hip hop
it was
summit.
a hip hop summit, bro. They used to bring. I remember they brought this dude Lumid out. And
Yeah.
a guy called Dime. And
Yeah,
they're from Germany, bro. Like, and these dudes, they were like not the originators, but they were like the dudes who commercialized the fucking real technical 3D block pieces that were twisting and fucking
yeah.
turning into things like. And that was
Like real graphic.
15, 20
visual
years ago. You know
stuff.
what I mean? Like, that's
Yeah.
a long time ago. And yeah, it was innovative, and those people would come over here, and it would completely change the whole graffiti
Bro, the
scene
whole of
at once,
Aotea,
like,
yeah, the whole of Aotea would
Bro.
just be watching this shit happen and
yeah.
taking notes. You know
Bro,
what I
like,
mean?
yeah, I
And
remember,
then-
yeah, like the unity of what you're saying, like just
Yeah.
the unity of the hip hop, but like you'd have these dudes come over that were like just killers with
Yeah.
graffiti, and same with music and stuff. But I was about the graffiti then, and
But seeing their stuff next to New Zealand artists, that their shit was killer as well.
it was, but it elevated it to another level.
Yeah,
Like they
because everybody was switching styles. Everybody was like, "Oh shit, I could do that like
Bro,
him." And
like Askew
and-
just needed to see what y'all cats were doing,
Yeah.
and then it was like, oh,
And
okay,
then he
is that what we're doing?
and then he just took
And then
it.
he went, see ya.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
it's like Askew took off, and he went past that and surpassed that to make his own style that the world just started to copy.
yeah.
You know, and it's like people don't understand that. Like, New Zealand dudes are trendsetters.
We won the world
Bro.
champs. New Zealand.
Yeah, Graph, like, yeah,
Yeah,
a few times. Bro.
yeah. That's what I mean. Like
but
a lot. We've owned.
yeah,
But yeah, these summits brought everything in hip hop together. You had DJs, you had break dancers,
yeah, I
you had
remember, bro.
you had graffiti artists, and like from all around the world too. You know, like everybody was included. And that's the thing is like dancers get left out of it a lot of the time. You know what I mean? Like everybody focuses on the graffiti, the DJ, and the rapping, but they forget the breakdancing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
And that's the thing
Not
is,
them, bro. I remember there was like a full on like.
but we
ramp-
kill it that. Wait, we kill it that too.
Oh yeah, bro.
We kill it that hard fucking core. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we own with that shit as well. We've won world championships. We've got artists all over the world that are choreographing shit for famous people and like
Paris Global. Like,
yeah. So
just-
you know
Yeah.
what that means though is it takes me back to what we said about Boozy and Boozy and appreciate New Zealand.
Bose.
Yeah, Bose.
Bose.
Appreciate
Go.
New Zealand hip hop, and that's in its entirety. You know what I mean? That's all the DJs. That's K Swiss coming second in the DMCs this year. That's like all of it, encompassing graffiti, everything. You know what I mean? Don't forget, hip hop is the culture.
Yeah.
It's not the music.
Bro, back in my day.
You know? Yeah.
All right, we're gonna get back to the music. We got a few more to play. This one right here, like the Aussie boys, they 360 sparked another rapper tag thing, and he thought it was gonna tag a bunch of young guys, but all the really old dope guys got tagged, and that's just how it goes sometimes. And then they started tagging like the next generation, what was kind of the initial idea, I think. But yeah, this dude got involved, and this dude's one of my favorite artists from Australia. This man's name is Complete. This is Rapper Tag number 6, season 2.
He just released a track with Mercules as well.
I saw that.
Yeah,
I haven't seen that.
His
I haven't
verse
heard
on it is fire. I'm not the
Hey.
biggest fan of the hook, but his verse on it is
Bro,
beast.
this cat don't play, bro. And so this one right here, this is a Rapper Tag where he knows other rappers are gonna compete for the best verse. So I'll leave it at that. This man's name is complete. Let's get it in. What up?
I'm just gonna have some fun with this one. Oi, what the fuck happened to the rhyme saying? Everybody's yapping on their IG live streams, ice vein rappers in their tight jeans. Guess it's all about the fashion and the right memes. All about batting for the right team, full of backstabbers all clashing for a pipe dream. The only thing that matters is their likes keep rising. Now I'm about to catch them in my high beams. If the price seems right to them, they might pretend to like their friends. They tend to fight behind the lens, intensified from lies again. It's a damn shame. Everybody got a campaign and a brand name that expands when there's fans gained. But you better stay out this man's lane, cause I don't give a damn. Stick your damn Instagram fame up your fucking arse and shit it out. Half the shit that's out is arse, I don't ask what it about. I just fucking laugh and give it doubt. Bro, you miss your shouts my bars when you start to liquor out. This is how kings move. I don't need to include everything you think true kings do. All I know is when I do a show, I can sell it out on my own. I don't need to bring crew. You got a bunch of money and some bling, true. What are those fucking alligator skin shoes? You're looking at the happiness it flings you. I look at the damage to addicts that you sling to. Fuck that. You wanna know a fun fact? Fans only pump your dumb tracks cause the drums slap. You just wanna see your fun stack. I wish God would take you shitty cunts and give us hunts back. Deaf people wouldn't wanna hear you punks rap. Come rag cunts, little sluts, little scum rats. I be looking at these rappers like a yum snack. Just had lunch now, tell me where the crumbs at. Hypnotic bars, split Oz in half. Kids want a bathe, chicks want a bath. Diss on a May? Shit, what a laugh. Pricks gonna need quick bodyguards. You ain't gonna throw hands, you're all so zannied out. You're embarrassing your own fans. Think you're larrikins that go ham, but it's apparent that you're so damn arrogant with no chance. Choke slam by a rapper much better pack it up, maggot. You ain't matching up ever, you just do it till you have enough cheddar in your flashy little jacket or sweater, probably racking up cheddar. We never let a little loser in the culture, so the truth is you're a vulture. If I'm choosing to assault you, I don't care if you're younger, no excuses. If you're older, you're stupid. You've just given a bazooka to a soldier. I do it for the kids that are dismissed, who the system insists are some big risks. For the sister who sits with some slit wrists. For the listener who pitches that shit's fixed. You just do it for the pricks that dismiss this. You just do it for the bitches with big tits. For the listener who strips for some dick pic, sick pricks trying to get rich off some quick clicks. I ain't trying to start turf beef or war, whether you're west or south, lurk east or north. What hurts me is when cunts discuss the best. They're kinda like, fuck the west, the perf scene's ignored. I know I sound nauseously negative, but rap's a sport and sport is competitive. Wanna see my city rise more than it ever did, so everyone remembers we're a force to be reckoned with. Before we get into the next tag, I just wanna show some love to the perf scene. WA, stand up. Omac, Gracie, Bit of Belief, Sever, Misk, Spinzer, Cogs, Defect, Dexter, Asthmatic, Distract, Cortex, Divine, Benny Bajar, Draft, Mortar, Optimus, Disaster, Smithy, Richo Kid, Still J, Zero, Smiley, Million, Became, M7, Coda, Crisco, Remorse, D1, Elliot Ness, K the Sovereign, Hazy, Izza, Zeke, Defier, Jando, Harm's Way, 17.
Yeah. I like the dude a lot, but I'm not listening to it. So
I don't know who those dudes are. Yeah.
Nah, we do. We fuck with Greasy.
Oh
and
yeah,
shit,
no,
bro.
we played
Like,
a few of them.
yeah, bro. There's a few cats that we fuck
Greasy.
with. Bro, hard. But yeah, that was getting out of control then. But bro, complete like, bro, like speechless, bro. You know what I mean? Like he's mastered like the art of rap. Like when it's line for line, syllable for syllable, everything hits. And it's a recording style as well. Like we start listening to that shit, like how you record the shit, and it sound like he goes line for line, maybe 2 for 2s.
But he knows what the fuck he's doing.
But every time he changes his voice and shit, like
you can tell.
bro,
You can tell with rap,
next level.
he knows
bro.
what the fuck he's doing.
Next level, bro.
This dude has done it a lot and written a lot. You know what I mean? You can tell by his bars and his bar structures, and everything's set up perfectly, and you know, even down to it was perfectly timed him saying the names at the end. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? His timing is on. I guess that's all comes with flow, eh? You know what I mean?
Right.
It all comes with flow, but he's got bars as well, which is the main thing.
Yo, share this up, fam. Let's get it out there. I haven't even looked at the comments, but shout out to everybody who's been in there, bro. That's what's up.
But yeah, complete's a beast, is what I'm trying to say.
But end of the day, complete's a fucking beast. Bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
this man right here, this dude is also a fucking beast, bro. And this was a dude that I was talking about earlier when I was saying, gonna play something for someone that is fucking next level. Yeah, this guy has the same kind of impact with how he raps, you know, in my...
Yeah, I know what you mean. It's structured right, and
Yeah.
everything's...
And everything he says has meaning, and
It
it
all
fucking
links.
just hits right. Bro.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
Yeah.
The flow. That's
Bro,
it's
he ain't
the
put out
flow.
a track in ages, but he puts out these 1 minute fucking verses that are just like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
This man's
Every
name-
time. I've never heard this dude and been like, yeah, that wasn't as good as the last one.
Nah.
Never.
This one right here, this is just Lockdown Bars. This is John D. This dude is fucking amazing. If you haven't heard of him, go and search him up after the show. You'll get lost in just some of the videos of him spitting. Like, he's a great storyteller. And like I was saying, every line hits, you know what I mean? And that's what you want. This man right here, this is John D. This is Lockdown Bars. Hold on, I'm going to put it over because it's only a minute long. All right. I want you to get all of it. That's what's up.
Sure. Is anyone else sick of this COVID shit? Yeah. Honestly, bro, I'm fucking over it. Half the population just don't know it all. The other half keep acting like they know it all. Look, I respect what you believe, but you quick to judge each other and hate a brother who disagrees. What? Cause I'm wearing this mask, I'm just a sheep G, living in fear and gullible to what's on TV. Like I never noticed politicians are sleazy, and I hang on every word that the media feeds me. Like I didn't know the system was corrupt and greedy. Please, I ain't trust the government since Modi signed a treaty. Now we're living in a world that's obsessed with facts. You either follow the rules or you anti-vax. They're gonna argue in the snow, sunshine or rain. A storm's coming, but then blame it on no climate change. That's exactly what they want. It's a crying shame. You hate the player, but not the ones who designed the game. Doc says that it's bad, you deny the claim. So what's next? Telling pilots how to fly their planes? Look, I get it. Lockdown, no money broke, then take it out on the bros. We all in the same boat, we all in the same fight, back against the same ropes. Being woke's become somewhat a joke. But here's my G. Biggest must believing we were free to begin with. Anyway, enough of that shit. Peace.
Sure, bring it back.
That shit's beast, right?
John D right there. Salute to that man. Yeah.
And again, no, that shit's dope. See? Again. Kiwis owning it.
Yeah, killing it. Bro.
Yeah.
Straight up. Yeah, that man, that is John D. That was Lockdown Bars. Go and search that dude's stuff up. Like, you won't be
Everything he
disappointed.
drops is killer.
Yeah, like
Everything.
he make it look easy.
Yeah. Yeah, he does, eh? That's what it is with him. I never really thought about it. He makes it look real easy, but everything's just like...
Yeah.
Like...
Bro, and then it was just at the end, it's
You
like,
know?
enough of that, bro. Back to what I was doing.
Yeah. Like...
Back off to the pub, bro. Catch yourself.
Yeah.
Alright. Like, I just got those in the tuck, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Yeah, it's deep, you know?
Yeah, that shit's... Yeah, it does. It makes it look effortless.
Yeah, when that dude puts out an album, bro, it's on. It's on. I think he knows that, though, so it's just kind of like, you cunts can wait. Till, you know.
Till I feel like it.
Till I feel like it.
Till I get back from the pub.
Yeah, or get signed. Like, that's, yeah.
Yeah.
Someone needs to sign that dude and give him full, you know,
To tell you the truth,
control and just go, bro, here's money.
to tell you
make
the truth,
something great happen,
yeah,
bro.
but to tell you the truth, if you wanted to get signed, that's the best way to do it, because then you don't already have a product out. So, and whenever you get
that's what I
signed,
mean. His debut is gonna be something special.
yeah, and whenever you get signed,
bro, like,
whenever you get signed, they sort of have an idea of where they want you to go by the song that they want to sign you from, because like they'll hear one song, they could hear like your discography or whatever, and hear 10 songs and just be like whatever. But if they hear one song that they could market, that's the song they'll take, and they'll want everything to be like that.
Yeah.
Because that's what happens when you get signed. Unless you
Bro,
get
you know
signed.
who's the man? Russ.
Oh, bro.
Bro, Russ is the fucking man.
And I wasn't really too fussed on
You
Russ.
wasn't fussed on Russ?
I wasn't.
bro. I was fussed on Russ a little bit.
I wasn't fussed on Russ
Bro.
at the start, but
But Russ is the fucking
but-
man.
but
bro.
like yeah, as
straight up,
I've listened,
that needs to
heard
be
more of
known.
him. Yeah, for real, Russ is the man.
Yeah.
He's got bars on bars on bars on bars and beats. He produces as well, so it's
Bro, yeah, he just done a podcast with Rory and Maul. They were part of the Joe Budden podcast for a long time, and then those guys kind of had a beef and split up. And their podcast is almost looking more successful at the moment, just numbers that you can see wise. But I know Joe Budden through that whole time built up a Patreon, so that's where the actual money's at. He's got monthly subscribers that don't watch it on YouTube and shit anymore. That's why all of his stuff looks down. But their podcast used to do like maybe 300,000, 400,000, 500,000 in a week. Now Joe Budden's one does like 50, 60, 70,000.
Yeah, but let's face
You know,
it, Joe done fucked up.
He fucked up, bro. And Rory and Maul, okay, they just had Russ. Russ is like popping, bro, and like he's up there. And I didn't understand Russ's story too much until I heard him talk for 2 hours and just kind of be himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like, oh, bro, I get this dude. This dude is the fucking man. Now I see why you're such an arrogant looking dude, but you're not. You're just being real. He's like, everybody talks shit, but just what I say hurts and cuts deep more because I'm like, you don't know your shit.
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah, 'cause a lot
it's
of
like
people
you say I'm
don't-
whack, and I'll just say you don't own your music.
yeah.
That
That's-
cuts a lot deeper than
That's
than
what
how I look.
that's
And it
what
was
getting
like, bro,
signed.
that-
That's what getting signed. That's what the problem with it is. That's why I say I hope John D doesn't get signed.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
hope he gets
yeah.
distribution. If you get distribution for your own product and marketing,
Yeah.
then you're good to go. If you get basically told what to do, then you just become this vessel that's doing something that's just to generate money for a company. You know what I mean? And like that's not
bro, he was saying like
where you want to be.
And Russ and that is about it too. Like you hear stories of him beating up rappers at festivals that were talking shit. Like they see them backstage and fuck them up. Like Russ is about it, and not like his boys. It's actually Russ. Like so, just because he was singing and shit, don't mean he's sweet, bro. And it's
Are those his words or yours?
no, mine. But fucking yeah, and like, but
I
just
like
hearing
that one.
just hearing him like talk, fucking yeah, just dude was on, bro, and he was like, I don't give a fuck if these festivals ban me. Like all these other rappers need that $200,000 headline slot. He's like,
Yeah.
dude, I put on my own show and make $800,000.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't
He's
need
his
that.
own business.
Bro, he's like, I don't need your festival. I am my own festival. You
Yeah.
know, and he's like,
If he's turning up,
bro, he's like,
So-
I've got a
so,
cult following that blah blah blah, and
Yeah.
it's just like, man, this dude's on, bro. He just put out an album actually, like that's what I brought his name up, bro. He brought an album out with Chomp called Chomp 2.
yeah,
and,
yeah.
and it's dope, bro. He's got like tons of dope features from
Yeah,
all
I've
like
heard
the
a few
real
tracks on that shit.
spitters, like yeah, and it's all produced by like top producers, and normally he produces all his own beats.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, that's what I was.
but he wanted to do a
buzzing out
rap
about, yeah.
album, and he wanted to just focus on the rapping, you know. So he
Mm.
was sending it to like dudes that are like Lloyd Banks and people like that. And he's like, Lloyd Banks is someone that I looked up to growing up. Like G Unit was the pinnacle.
Bro, he
of-
was by far the best rapper in G Unit.
Bro,
like,
and he's
by
like,
far.
I sent my shit with my verse on it to every single one of these guys and didn't change a thing, you know. And
Yeah.
he's like, I feel like I held my own, and everyone's just like, bro, you know, killed it.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, he's got like some dope rappers on it, and just Russ needs to be applauded. Like I think he's pretty slept on, to be honest. Like I there's a few tracks of his on my playlist and shit like that, but I haven't listened to just his catalog probably as it is. But yeah, he's got like a story like ours, bro. Like straight up, he put out 10 fucking albums. Like
Yeah.
he at one point he was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna put out a track a week or something like that, and he did it for like 2 years or so, and that's what popped him off on SoundCloud.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and it's like, bro, the dude put out 10 albums before anyone gave a fuck. It's like, know anybody that's done that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, know anyone that's done that? Oh,
Yeah.
us?
Yeah.
Damn. COVID. But fucking, yeah, it's deep, bro.
Yeah, yeah. I think it's good that he owns his own shit. That's the major thing that I take away from that is he's done it all himself, and regardless of what anyone else fucking thinks. But he's got a way big pond, man, as well. You know what I mean? That's what people don't understand with American rap. Is like the pond is so big. You know, if you look at the New Zealand pond, it's really fucking small. You know, you take 5 million people, and out of that 5 million people, how many of them like hip hop? Well, you could say 3 million, right? Out of that 3 million people, who's gonna hear your shit?
Rush show, bro?
Oh yeah.
Bro, like he get like 30,000-50,000 people. Like
bro,
that can't.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. To build momentum,
Yeah.
is a lot.
And he's like
easier with
anti-machine.
that
He's
many
anti the
people.
industry.
Yeah,
Like when I was listening to him talk, I'm like, bro, I didn't realize any of this. Like you are.
he's
it.
his own industry. Yeah.
You're it. Like he's like, that's why cats don't like it, bro. He's like, I did this shit alone.
Because what
Bro,
it
it's
is
like,
is that the scene loves him,
Yeah.
but the industry will never love him because
And he says that's why I still rap like that. He's like, that's why Drake still raps like that. He's like, you don't understand. Like there'll always be they still doubt me, blah blah blah. Like you hear that in a Drake song, it's like, bro, you're the #1 artist in the world.
yeah.
You know what I mean? What are
Yeah.
you talking about? But he's talking about his peers. He's talking about the industry that never gave him love until it was too late.
Yeah.
You know? And Russ
Yeah.
talks about that. He says like a lot of the reason why the industry kind of wasn't fucking with him at one point was just because when he first came in and he started to make a real buzz for himself, that was when the people they'd been emailing for 10 years replied.
Yeah,
And he's like, nah,
that's
fuck
always the
y'all,
way.
man, you know,
Everybody
like-
wants to know you when you're up,
When you're up, you know what I
You
mean?
know?
And it was
and you
so
built that
respect-
shit yourself,
Yeah.
and then they want a fucking piece of it.
Bro,
You know
it was
what I
so
mean?
respectable the shit he was saying, and it was deep. It was like, oh man, now I get it completely. It's like
Yeah,
you've done it the right way, and just because you do singy tracks, but he can rap, like it's he can do it. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, it's Buzzy. He didn't get the respect he deserves, I feel like, but yeah, good on that kid, bro.
yeah.
That was a 10-minute segment on Russ,
But
but,
then,
fuck, that
but
guy
then
needs it, bro.
you take there's a few of those. You know, you got Tech 9 and shit like that. Like
Yeah.
same sort of thing.
Oh, hell
Everywhere
yeah.
he goes, just
But
thousands
Tech
of people.
9's, it's
and
different.
owns
He's
his own
really
shit.
respected. Like
Yeah, he owns his
he's
own shit,
respected as
and he's
the
been
king.
Yeah.
Russ
yeah.
isn't like looked at like the king, but like the way that cat's moving, that dude's the king, bro. Like of
On
what's
an
going
industry
right now.
on an industry scale, Tech 9 is not looked at like the king.
Nah,
bro.
but from artists,
Yeah.
merch game, show game, album game,
Everything game.
image game,
Yeah. yeah.
fucking
Independence game.
amazingly great rapper
Yeah.
game, fucking, you know, like bro, created a whole world of Offspring's game, like
Yeah. Oh, it created a whole wave
spawned
of people
a
that
fucking-
wanted to be him.
an ocean of fucking
Yeah.
Tech 9s, bro, like so deep. Like yeah, that's if nothing says impact like that, bro. And yeah, we've seen it live in bro. We've had Tech 9 come up and bro. Let's not go there.
Let's
Bro,
not go
let's
there.
not go there, bro. Toot, bro.
But we
Toot,
might
toot.
have opened up for him thrice.
Yeah, and he might have seen us sound check and say, "Hey, bro, that's not."
He might have.
He might have done that.
He might have been like, "You guys can rap like motherfuckers." He might. I don't know. Maybe.
Fucking deep. All right, we're gonna get back to the music
Oh.
right here.
Wait, when's my next album coming out? I don't know. When I finish it, and it's gonna be called Donatello, because the last one was Raphael.
Start doing some tags.
I still have to send you Donatello the track to
Hey.
get on. Yeah.
Right.
We're going back to them reefer tracks. You know what I'm saying?
Donatello.
My weed is green and purple, so we'll call it Donatello.
Hey, is that the hook?
Yeah, bro.
Is it?
Yeah. You know.
Bro. That had to be the hook.
Yeah.
All right, this one right here. This is Sons of Mums. This is Hot Sauce. This is a few years old, but the brothers put this on the post like, play this, bros, and we gonna play that.
Because Sons of Mums.
Yeah, and we got love for these dudes. And it's a track about hot sauce. We got a track about Mexican food.
We like hot sauce.
That's
We
what's
like
up.
Sons of Mums.
That's good. We are Sons of Mums.
Yeah. Everybody's Sons of Mums.
So, well, if you're a boy.
If you're a male, yeah. If not, you're not.
Let's go.
meal, keep livening it up, turn the saliva you suck into flames to burning up inside of your guts, and your mind will erupt. The taste buds on the side of your tongue. I can't believe the people actually go and try this for fun. Damn, this is feeling natural, something I never had before. Fist pumping in the air while I'm rocking back and forth. This shit's out of this world, but I gotta have some more. Tell me where that shop's at, I gotta get a stash for sure. Just know as soon as you dip it, you'll be addicted. And another dickhead that fell victim to chilly symptoms. And then you start to realize how I was like about it. And now every man who tries to stop quite as nice without it. I didn't kite tiger fire on my sausages, but I won't stop until I'm flapping at the lip. Shit, heavy breathing, huffing, puffing, and looking weird, yo. I'm suffering from the jalapeno habanero. You only need just a little bit. Your mouth's burning when you dip it in. Now your sweat start trickling from your forehead way down to your chinny chin. Damn, what's even happening? Didn't expect this to happen when I have a feet. Is this stuff even natural? G is burning up my mouth like a match to some gasoline. Tripping habanero on the tip of my cock. Now I'm ready to fuck. Sons of must be bringing that heat ready or not. Burning my tonsils, gon' be burning my ass. This heat sneaky like a snake in the grass. One bite, see my life instantly flash. Got my cheeks exploding like them Listerine ads. Don't fuck with bitches that don't like it spicy. Plus hot food usually ain't that pricey. And I'm an Indian cheap cut, so that works out nicely. Let's chill with chilies and talk capsaicin. And who does it better? The Mexicans or Asians? Haunted by that ghost pepper, there's no imitation. Bring you to the brink of death and leave you with no sensation. Yes, that's the high I'm chasing. Fuck tobacco, ground peppers, what my splits are laced with. And I'ma rob these Asian stores for all they chili, man. Yelling, leave the till alone, I'm here for one thing, give me that. You only need just a little bit. Your mouth's burning when you dip it in. Now your sweat start trickling from your forehead way down to your chinny chin. Damn, what's even happening? Didn't expect this to happen when I have a feet. Is this stuff even natural? G is burning up my mouth like a match to some gasoline. Give it to me now, Thailand, give me. Szechuan, give me. India, give me. Mexico, give me. Louisiana, give me. California, give me. Everybody, give me.
Mike's on, bro. Mike's on.
I fucking love that shit, eh?
Hey.
I fucking love it. I was laughing the whole way through.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, Sons of Mums.
But,
You heard?
so you heard. Yeah, Sons of Mums are great. If you
Toki,
haven't heard their stuff,
Suda.
go look them up.
Sure.
Yeah. What up, brothers? Yeah. What else do I want to talk about? Nothing really. Fucking.
What else do I want to ramble about?
Yeah. Kanye and Drake did a concert, bro. That seemed kind of buzzy.
Bro, we haven't talked since. Did you see Kanye on Drink Champs?
Bro, I did. But
Bro.
I thought Kanye was alright. Like I
Bro.
haven't heard him talk a lot. Like over the years, I've never really liked
no.
Kanye cause just to who he
What,
is.
but he crazy, but he's like
genius crazy. I think something like
he's tapped into a different wave. That's
like
what
he thinks
that
about
shit
things
is.
from different directions. that
Yeah,
you don't,
But
know?
like even down to he's like, no, I'm not a numbers man. I can't read or write. I don't do that. I just make things happen. And you're like, that's where you're like, wait, is this guy genius or is this guy just
I'm
spouting
pretty
like?
sure he just got like made some kind of president of fucking something of Louis Vuitton, like of art direction or some stupid ass role. Like I'm pretty sure it was Louis Vuitton too.
Yeah.
Like yeah, he just got a lot of good shit happening. But yeah, I don't mind Kanye so much now. Like,
No, it's no.
yeah,
Watching that, you're
Kanye's
like,
alright.
he's on to some like hard out shit, like multi-layered shit. Like I don't know. His brain doesn't work like everybody else's, but that's sort of a good thing for him.
Yeah.
It's fucked because it sends him crazy and he does stupid shit. But like his logic behind his stupid shit is quite sound.
Yeah.
It's real weird. It's sort of like that guy functions to make billions of dollars and be worth billions of dollars, and sort of doesn't. I don't know. He sort of promotes the point that he doesn't have to do anything. He's at the point where the music has got him enough money to be able to invest in things, and the investments have made him money. and that's what I kept hearing him say the whole time. Was that basically he made this music and he did this music and stuff because he wanted to make this, this, and this, and this to make this work. You know, that it's a step thing where he's like worked out the steps and how you've got to do them, and that's why he's winning.
Yeah.
It's not about his smarts or anything like that. It's about the steps. You know, but you know, some other fucked up shit about Kanye is okay. So, let's say his missus or his ex-missus or whatever.
Oh, bro, yeah, she be
Okay,
flashing around town with
that
some
Pete
of her-
Davidson dude,
Yeah.
right? Okay, so that's some snake shit by Pete Davidson because Pete Davidson is Kanye's mate.
Oh, fuck him.
That's gotta hurt. Like,
Yeah.
that's gotta hurt. And Kanye's like, I haven't seen no divorce papers, so they're still married.
Bro, Kanye apparently at like the Drake and Kanye concert, like he stopped like mid set and did like a "You gotta come back, baby," like a deep one. Like,
But he's playing around too. It's like some Will and Jada type shit. You know what I mean? Like, they both playing up.
yeah,
You know, one's just being more vocal about it or more blatant about it. But yeah, like in general, he did that.
yeah.
Real.
Oh yeah, bro, he did that in the middle of a set, bro. Like fucking.
Like, this is for you, Kim.
Yeah, and apparently like Drake
Oh,
kind of held off and only
That's
did.
cringy, man.
Bro, no, like
That's-
deeply, like
Yeah.
yeah, it sounded like it was sad, kind of. But fucking yeah, apparently at the concert, like Drake held off, like he only did a couple of his like hits, and Kanye went all in, like it was a versus kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like a fundraiser thing for someone, bro. I'm not too sure about the whole thing.
Oh, wait
Like,
up. We
it
also
sounded like Kanye got stuck up to do it, bro. It sounded like he got forced to do
we
it.
we also haven't spoken since the Travis Scott thing at the gig where the people.
yeah, bro. The, Astro World.
Yeah, yeah, and that they're trying to sue
Right.
him.
That's deep. But like the thing is if you're the headline, you're the main act, you're the
No, he's
No,
not
I mean,
the
if you're
he's not the promoter.
No, he is the promoter,
Is he?
bro. It's his festival.
Oh, well, then of course he can be charged because he's the one that
But
pays
the
for
thing
the
is
security
that
and the...
that's the thing. That's why people would be trying to charge him. Is that it's like you're.
I didn't think he was the promoter.
Bro,
I thought the
it's
promoters
his-
got away, and like they were focusing on.
No, it's Astro.
Him
World's
and who
his own
else?
Festival.
It was another rapper too. They were focusing. That was on stage with him. Was it Drake?
Drake. I'm pretty sure it's Drake. Bro.
Yeah, they want like $2 billion off them or something.
Bruh. Fuck, he's got billies, bro.
Yeah, yeah.
They dreaming on the billies.
It's a securities problem, but like if it's actually his thing and it wasn't like his label doing it and using his name and his promotion thing
Yeah.
to do it, you know what I mean? If it was actually him behind it, which is sort of weird because the amount of money and planning to do that sort of thing sort of seems like it's from a label perspective, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's fucked.
The
bro. Like,
the organizers of the actual gig are the ones that should.
nah,
know,
that's
the
why they're coming
security.
at him. I'm pretty sure, bro. Like he was, like he would. Someone else would be doing it all. It's not like he would be the guy fucking booking security and shit. But he's the promoter. Like it's his company or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Astro
yeah.
World, I'm pretty sure is like an annual fucking thing. And like same with Drake. Drake's got his own festival at the OBO Fest or something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
know.
I don't keep it.
I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't really listen to Travis Scott. So
But yeah, sad what happened, you know what I mean? And it's a big warning, and it's like, I'm not out of my concert phase. Like, I'll still be going to see some cats I want to see, but I ain't trying to get to the front and I ain't trying to get squashed.
Nah.
But I have a 16-year-old daughter who's got like 3 or 4 different concerts coming up over the next year. She's already bought tickets to. And it's a worrying thing. Like, you got to tell them, like, yo, I know no matter how fun it might seem at the front, sometimes it's not. You got to piss. You got, like, it's hard, bro. Like, at a real packed show,
yeah,
when you're at the
I'm not
front,
at the front.
you're fucked.
I'm not at the
You're
front.
fucked. You've got to get
I'm somewhere
kind of
where I can
pushed
get a
over the
comfortable-
barrier to get out of there.
I'm
you
somewhere
know?
where like just not at the right at the back, but like closer to the back in a sort of corner bit, so that I've got a nice view and I can actually watch what's going on. Because I analyze that shit. If I want to see this person, I'm actually like
Bro, I've
I
seen
wanna
a
see
couple
this
of
shit,
those at
you
studio.
know?
We've played it a couple, like,
Yeah.
but I've seen a few of those where like it's tight.
Yeah.
Like the people at the front, it would be hard to get out of that space. You would never get back to it, but to get out of it is a whole nother.
Yeah. No thanks.
Uh,
But I understand why people like it. They like writhing in other people's sweat like a eel, you know,
yeah.
like a group of eels at the front, and getting like water thrown on them that's backwashed by this lead singer and shit, you know.
Couldn't think of it. Bro, imagine it being beer and shit too, though.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna play some music.
Wait,
I
did you
think
see that chick that pissed on that guy's face?
No.
Oh, there's like some group. I'm not sure. That I think they were like a rock group or something like that.
Yeah.
And this chick on stage, like this dude comes up and she's like, "I'm gonna piss on your face," and he's like, "Yeah, okay," and he lies down and she like whips it down.
Wow.
And she had to do like a big apology and shit. But yeah, she like golden showered this dude on stage. Shit was crazy.
But you said that like I
But
said.
but who's the dude that's like piss on my face?
Right. You won't do it. She's like, bro, I've been drinking.
Yeah.
I popped the seal. It's about to get right. All right, this one right here. This is actually need my list for this one.
I can't remember what the band's name was, but yeah, you can look that shit up. That shit
sounds wild,
recently.
bro. All right, which one is this one? Yeah, all right, this one right here. This is Nocturnal. This is Y2YK. Big Guts Billy.
Christchurch.
Yeah, Christchurch group. It's Nocturnal. That's the. I'm pretty sure that's the label, bro, because they all seem to.
Let's just all face it. Christchurch is full of dope fucking rappers.
Dope.
What's
rappers.
up with Christchurch, man? Like,
yeah,
since day one.
Yeah.
Scribe.
Bro.
And the doco.
Bro, we ain't even
See that segue?
Right.
See that segue?
Right. We'll be back up to that. All right, this one right here. This is Grateful from Nocturnal. Let's get it in. What up? Play, motherfucker. Yeah.
Don't need no angel, nah, never needed that shit. Pass it, wrap it up in plastic. Tell him I'm thankful. Feels just a little bit tangled. Never feeling ratchet.
Just grasp it, shit you like a lad, say nothing. Man get stopped like he propane huffing. Lying to himself like bro stay bluffing. I don't wanna hear no talk about a fight. You don't fit the gloves like OJ cut him. Fuck him, hey. Man, I'll bring the bars out, bro. Miss the beat and I'll rip this heart out. Pass this big ass split till you pass out. Kicked out the bar, drinks out the car now. Man, I'm ready for action. I don't really care what's said in them captions. You been outside with your head in the clouds. I'm in the dirt with my head in the ashes. Been hitting your captain, bro. I'm so sick of repetitive rapping. You ain't really on that level, you capping. End up dead if you ain't ripping this faction.
Tell him I'm grateful. Tell him I don't need no angel. Nah, never needed that shit. Pass it, wrap it up in plastic. Tell him I'm thankful. Feels just a little bit tangled. Never feeling ratchet, grasp it, stretch it like elastic. Tell her I don't want her, she called to me too much drama. She never gave respect and she never gave me the honor. She put me in a place where I couldn't be who I wanna. I'm seeking for my soul and I'm seeking for my own honor. Looking at my face and she telling me she don't need me. Push me to the edge, I keep saying this shit is easy. Never show regret and I never show that to please me. Always want ahead and she told me that shit was sleazy. I see the vision cross with my position. In a position where you got permission. I think they needing an intermission. Cause the team cooking up like we in the kitchen. Passed out, no doubt, when in doubt I'll be around to hold it down. Last out, caught a foul, fuck him now. I ain't got time for the clout. Tell him I'm grateful. Tell him I don't need no angel. Nah, never needed that shit. Pass it, wrap it up in plastic. Tell him I'm thankful. Feels just a little bit tangled. Never feeling ratchet, grasp it, stretch it like elastic.
You're not relevant. I'm the bomb, Taliban. I mean, Taliban, stop yelling it. The mic drop off the top balcony. The right knock off your block. Our ears reckon I lowered the spot. That I did, that's right over your noggin. Crying a bitch, I slap guys like it's Stockton. Tell them get lost and capsize that shit off for the hell of it. Senseless prick. I could drop them off, get their fritz. Cause it goes and not ever get met. Naga big ass horrendous dit. Do not freak out, just min this net. Who gon' preach about the end is net? I'm popping off. You jealous man, concrete rock. Element buzz so big it could squash elephants.
Tell him I'm grateful. Tell him I don't need no angel. Nah, never needed that shit. Pass it, wrap it up in plastic. Tell him I'm thankful. Feels just a little bit tangled. Never feeling ratchet, grasp it, stretch it like elastic.
Plenty of losses, I need me some wins. Never need bosses, all I need was wins. Had empty pockets to
selling them tins. You dried up on land, you a fish without fins. Round here, bro, we condition our shins. I knock on the door, we kick down the hinge. All you beginners are looking like dinner, and yeah, I toss that shit in the bin. Most of these guys, they ain't want me evolving. And some of these bitches are all in their feelings, and they gonna find me revolting. Nah, fuck your little ride up. Knock out that fine touch. All of you blind cunts might need to remind us.
I need to remind me that we're coming back from that.
That was Grateful.
Yeah.
Was it? Yeah, Grateful by Nocturnal.
That's what's up. Alright, I gotta get out of that. Let's go, Grandpa.
Alright, anyway, with my segue that got ruined.
Bro, super ruined, bro. Not many.
I had it all set up. I was like,
Bro.
you know, Christchurch. And by the way,
bro, that
the
track
Crusader.
was dope, bro. New Zealand hip hop, stand up.
Yeah. There we go. And speaking of standing up, did you watch the Scribe doco?
Bro, did I what? Bro.
Yeah, like that shit was deep, real deep.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, like I guess a lot of the time people that make mistakes in music don't get a second chance, but there's no fucking way that guy's not getting a second chance because
he's the GOAT. He's the New Zealand GOAT. Like straight up.
He's the he is.
Like,
he's the golden child of New Zealand rap music.
Bro, and songwriting, like the whole works, bro. Like he's the GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
Like I ain't even fucking
the best.
He inspired, bro. It's the same thing like what I was saying about Tech Nine. Like Scribe inspired a whole generation of cats. Like, oh, this is possible.
But you
know
wait,
what I mean? Like,
you hear how real his new raps are?
Yeah, it's deep.
Bro, that's the
deep.
shit. Like
Yeah,
that's the
it's
shit.
from the
Okay,
heart,
so
heart.
he's coming.
to the point where he had to
He's
take
coming
steps.
from the best,
Yeah.
best, and he
When
had
he
his
hit
problems.
Fresh. When he hit that shit, that was
he had
that
his
was-
problems and all that sort of stuff. And when he's coming back the realist.
Yeah.
The realist. You know,
Right.
like
Straight
yeah.
up. He that documentary was really dope, and just it kind of, you know, like hopefully you guys have seen it too, but yeah, I just like how it touched on just his history, his family, just everything, you know what I mean? It gave you a good look into where Scribe's from.
And not just that, it's like there's a lot of people that hate and hated and all that sort of shit. But like I know so many dudes in the rap game that have had drug problems, you just don't hear about it. You know what I mean? I've seen so many people fall off, you know what I mean? Like it happens, and it happens in everything, you know what I mean? And people fall, people get addicted. But this dude's comeback, you watch. Yeah. There's nobody that rolls like this.
Yeah.
No, you know what I mean?
Not many,
Yeah. No, but you know what I mean. Like, there's nobody who's done what he's done, and there's nobody who's gonna do what this motherfucker's gonna do. You watch.
Yeah.
This next shit's gonna be realer than the realest, and you can hear it in the stuff that he's.
Bro, when you got to do the full documentary on your upbringing and just what's happened, and bro, just to hear it from P Money's mouth, like he's like, bro, there was times where I couldn't fuck with dude. Like, you know, and you could tell, and then everybody just saying, you know, like P Money is one of those guys that just worked. He wasn't fucking around, bro. He wasn't partying. So to have someone who was
that
fully
dude had a
indulging
major
in that
part.
life-
No, wait, that dude had one of the most major parts in New Zealand hip hop with Scribe.
Yeah.
Let's not get that twisted. Shout out to all the fucking producers out there and beat makers and beatsmiths and dudes that are actually making that shit happen. Because let's face it, if Scribe didn't have P Money and P Money didn't have Scribe, that vessel might never have happened like that.
Facts.
And that vessel, 50-50, is what made it happen. You know, as soon as you hear that the first two chords of any of Scribe's beats, you know exactly what that shit is.
Yeah.
And that's P Money. Right there. Boom. You know? That's why it's not just about Scribe, it's about P Money too. You know? Both those motherfuckers.
Yeah.
Beast. And both those motherfuckers working on the next album. Beast. Nobody's done in New Zealand hip hop what both of those dudes have done.
Yeah. No, that's facts. And like, yeah,
Nobody.
It was
Nobody,
like,
and nobody will, and they're gonna do it again. You fucking watch.
Yeah.
You watch.
Bro, and to a different generation, bro. It's deep.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, it was buzzy hearing like P Money say this time round he's a lot less hands-on, whereas before he was over the top because he wanted it to be perfect and shit like that.
But that's because his views of music's changed too.
And he knows that Scribe's gonna come in and do it how, and he's saying there's some of them he's come in and done one take, and it's like that was it. That was the take that had the right tone, that had the right from the heart.
You've heard what P Money makes now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's not that. You know what I mean? But you wait till that comes out, because if he's taking dipping back a bit, then P Money's going to be back on those beats, and we're going to have something fucking amazing, because there's going to be
I haven't really heard P Money stuff since he was doing kind of drolly stuff. With
he was doing like
dudes, eh?
he was doing like funk stuff with PNC and stuff. You know, that sort of funk sort of.
Nah, that was ages ago, bro. Like more recently, he was blowing up in the UK scene doing like drill UK beats.
Oh yeah.
And he was in some videos over there of dudes like, they were spitting, but it was just a different sound, you know, like
yeah. That's it's one of those ones that take all those different offshoots in different countries take a little bit of getting used to if you haven't heard the accent and stuff like that much and all that sort of stuff. It can get a bit weird, you know.
Yeah.
But
what's up, blood?
Yeah. Just trying to work out what they're saying sometimes.
Yeah,
you know,
they got a whole
because
different slang.
They're street slang, and we don't hear their street slang that much, you know, unless you watch, I suppose, British street.
There's a few dudes that have crossed over onto like commercial radio, bro, and you hear like a UK rapper dude that's like smooth with it, bro, and he's hot.
Yeah,
and it's like, oh yeah, I can hear every word, bro. Like you got this. Like
yeah.
You knew what you had to do to cross over that lane, just to go, okay, I hear the accent, but I can hear every single word perfectly. You know, that's half the reason why American people are so like America. You know what I mean? It's like they're scared of trying to embrace. But
that's what I was saying about But that's what I was saying about population. They've got so much and so many people that you've already got your whole country to try and digest. You know what I mean? And billions of ideas that you don't need to. That's what I found when I went to the US. Most of the people in the US don't need to search outside of the US because everything they want is in the US. Like you go to California and you get New Zealand natural ice cream because our ice cream's the best. And they've got New Zealand ice cream in there, but most of them don't know where the fuck New Zealand is. They if you say New Zealand to them, they go, "Oh, New Zealand natural," you know, or Lord of the Rings. Like that's what I'm saying. But they don't actually comprehend where that is, and they don't know anything past like pop culture. You know what I mean? It's a lot of them don't look out.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of New Zealand doesn't do that too. You know,
I think I just need to talk into the fucking mic, bro. To be honest.
What?
Nah, shit was like mic up a bit, bro. I'm like looking at Jared half the time talking, bro. That's the problem, bro.
Yeah.
We're still working on the setup. Like I only just kind of put this together today. I did like a half-ass test, but I couldn't go live to test it all just to see what we were cooking. But it is what it is. All right, we got one more track, and then we're gonna get the fuck out of here. I gotta get up early and shit. But it's been fun just kind of tapping back in.
Yeah, this is the longest one we've done in a while.
Yeah, we normally cut them short at an hour, but I think we're going to hit an hour 45 tonight, maybe 2. We'll see how we go. I'll upload this to YouTube and places like that when I can be fucked, you know. But we're going to do this. This is the last track, this one right here. This is Jay Westrup, LH, Run It. Yeah, this dude's on fire, man. Like, straight up.
And that yellow jumpsuit, bro.
And this video's on point. Whoever's shooting the visual, salute to them.
That yellow jumpsuit makes you look like you're just about to like enter a street race or something.
He's about to get with it.
That shit is fresh.
All right, let's get it in. What up?
Lower heart, lower heart. Lower heart, lower heart. JW. I represent the LH, Welly City, to put it on the map. No cap, let me show you where it's at. It's a rap, I'm on track like I'm used to running laps. So I'm channeling Nick Willis to make him run the back, yeah. Dripping in yellow like Coldplay. And stay driven like Dixon, but don't race. Hit the brakes, I don't got the energy to role play. When they try to pull my card like a game of old maid. No way, hey, listen, I'm as ill as it gets. And those that know me know it's always love and respect. I got no beats, no animosity left, feeling blessed. And I stay asymptomatic if they really wanna test. Yes, flex if you wanna, woo, now that you know. I should have done the same 50,000 hours ago. So I'ma plant the seed, watch for my flowers to grow. Cause this the motherfucking news that Patty Gower should show. And from that LH, put it on the map, no cap. Let me show you where it's at, it's a rap.
Put it on the map, no cap, where you at? Yeah, tell them that I'm back. Put it on the map, no cap, let me show you where it's at, that's a rap. Put it on the map, no cap, where you at? Yeah, tell them that I'm back. I tell them running straight like the 99 Kingfishers, where everybody dreams but nobody sees riches. Then best to pay homage when you're crossing these bridges. Return of the genius, about to grant you 3 wishes. Cause this is the Awakarangi flow at its finest. Everything I touch turns gold like it's Midas. I got them lining up to take a shot like it's Pfizer's. But hitting in for 6 like a bunch of Jesse Riders. So I elevate my people, eliminate the drama. Focus on my lane and let them deal with the karma. You either got a job or flipping that marijuana. I will strive to lead the haka like your Tana Umanga. My armor is too strong for anyone to break. Run and tell them I'm the one if anyone debates. Dedicated to my city, hoping everyone relates. Cause I'm Raps, Jordan Kahu with the pace. Where you from? I'm from the LH. Put it on the map, no cap, let me show you where it's at, it's a rap. I'm from the LH. Put it on the map, no cap, where you at? Yeah, tell them that I'm back. I'm from the LH. Put it on the map, no cap, let me show you where it's at, it's a rap. I'm from the LH. Put it on the map, no cap, where you at? Yeah, tell them that I'm back. Run it.
Yeah.
That one right there, that was LH Run It. Super dope. That's
Super
been
dope.
us, fam. This has been episode 101 of the PhD cast.
101.
It's been a pleasure. Make sure you check out the Clothing Broke Artist. We out here. Which way am I leaning? That way. Hey. That one right there, that says never lose track of who you are.
This shit is flame.
Yeah, sold a few of those. Yeah, the New Zealand hip hop shirt I sold. That's actually on the top sellers of the distribution thing that I use. This shirt's cool. When I saw that, like, I only had to sell 6 of them in a week to get on there, but that's
That's
cool.
still good.
Yeah.
6 in a week.
But then I looked at some of the other cats, and bro, these other cats are just giving the shirts away. So, you know.
Oh yeah, True Nelly, you know we got you. I still need that verse off you too, bro. Just wink, wink.
Hell yeah. Play old PhD lit.
Play old PhD lit, eh?
Old PhD lit.
Maybe next time.
Yeah, maybe next time, bro. I'm not fucking gonna.
I might even re-rinse my single next time as well.
Not bad. You wanna go out on that?
No, we can go. We're already out.
We're out. We're fucking out. We were out
Next time. That gives us another couple of tracks to play next time, so we're good.
Alright, yo, this has been the PhD cast. Share the shit up. Let somebody motherfucking know. We are
101.
PhD. We've done a lot of this shit. We've done a lot of music. We've done fucking heaps over the years.
Couple of things.
Couple things.
Couple of gigs.
Couple little things.
Yeah.
Check out the albums. Raphael just dropped this year. It's still this year.
It is.
My album just dropped. Nothing's Perfect. Make sure you check that out. I was going to play more of that tonight, but we'll play some next time as well.
And my next album, Donatello, coming soonish when I get round to it.
Hey, that's what it's about. Until next time, we will be back. Like, yeah, we were just testing the waters in the new house. I got a new pad and a new car and a fucking new life, you know, so.
Similar looking studio, though.
Bro, it looks exactly the same to y'all motherfuckers, bro, but this shit's all different and all changed, you know what I mean? I had to fight for a different space of the house.
We got some hats. Got some hats there.
Bit
That's
everything.
New. Hats are new.
Yeah. A little bit of additions and shit. I wanted to bring the green screen back, bro. That's when it was at its super tech, bro.
Yeah, we need a green
But
screen
it was
back.
wild, bro. We had neon lights popping and shit. We
Yeah.
was going busy, but it is what it is. This has been episode 101. I am Ryan Lovins, also known as T13. This is my man Aneem. We are PhD for fucking life. And we'll be back, motherfuckers. We out.
That's good.
Peace.